What's up, guys? It's Eric here. We are reviewing the Douyu finals in China. This is basically a big tournament that qualifies to all the other really big tournaments in China, and it's any streamer that streams on Douyu or is like signed with Douyu. So a lot of really good players. In this lobby, I know 62nd, and then everyone else, I'm a dumb American, so I can't read their names, but I'm sure there are a lot of amazing players here. What's up, Becca? What's up, Urquan? Yeah. How's it going, everybody? But yeah, because it's a Chinese tournament and that's how they've been doing it recently, we're gonna be watching main broadcast, which is every player's POV. I got it on 2x speed. Hopefully I can keep up with everything. I think I will be able to. I've been getting better at it. 62nd has an early, oh my god, early Kaisa and early LeBlanc. What an insane spot. And good AP items. I mean, this really leans towards Kaisa, right? You can just slam static shift, hold the rod. Take Triforce. Wait. Yeah, I mean, I would just take Triforce, commit to a Kaisa game here. I would have to imagine. Yeah, looks good. Oh, he is checking his admin here. Just because it's 62nd, let's see what the admin says real quick. Because, I mean, you could definitely still play LeBlanc from a Triforce spot. It's just that, like, the bow's a little bit awkward. Anything broken here? When allies killed AI, heal 250 HP. It's 66% HP, get max HP. I've seen people take this, honestly. End of the battle, your team gets 20 max HP. Is that team? I think so. And then in the battle, admins get 40% attack speed. So, like, I still don't have a great read on this comp, like, what the most broken admins are. Like, I know, like, on kill, get stuff obviously makes sense, but I'm actually curious to see what gets taken here. I would think just, like, the guaranteed HP for the team seems pretty solid, because, like, your LeBlanc's not going to be dropping below 66% HP in some fights. Oh, I forgot, you can't actually see what they take. I mean, I guess we'll just see what happens. Team for sure 20. Okay. Yo, what's up, Cinder HK? Alright. We got a makeshift over here and a static shiv slammed. I wonder what they're gonna end up playing. Could just be makeshift Kaisa. The player on the other side is Oxforce, and they're item holding Lucian right now. So it could just be like a generic Spellslingers TF board or Nico. We'll see. This Three's Company, this augment's called, right? Only really netted them on Kaisa and Nyla. Oh, we can see all the augments taken here. Cool. Yeah, the Triforce, the Tome. Oh, and the Tome became Infinitium spat. All right. Whoa. This is interesting though. It's an Infinitium spat, but their itemization is not very typical for Infinitium, right? Hugo is the first item they slam. That's crazy. So, I mean, you can play Infinitium TF carry, right? Like, it makes sense. I never play that angle, though. But maybe it's not that bad. Yukon, it's time. Exactly. Alright, oh, they're checking admin. Wait. Anyone know why 62nd has a LeBlanc 2 at 2-3? Okay, well, I guess he's LeBlanc. Let's check what this admin is. Oh, it's 66% HP. Okay, so it is the 66% HP one. I feel like people love this one in admin. I mean, I know it scales your Blitzcranks up a lot. But, like, I just feel like your LeBlanc a lot is not dropping below. But, like, you see here, he's actually frontlining his Archangel's LeBlanc, which is pretty sick. I guess in later fights, it definitely still drops down. Yo, thank you for the resub, Dunkpachino. Thank you. Appreciate it. This isn't underground, right? Yeah. I know, I gave him the LeBlanc too. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, how is that even... Okay, I mean, he just heralded shops. Curious to see how well 62nd does this game. It also doesn't look too contested, right? Have we seen anyone else angling LeBlanc? Is he really just gonna be uncontested LeBlanc with the LeBlanc 2 at 2-3? At least he was lose streaking, but I mean, like, can't seem to imagine he's gonna lose streak much more after that. What item combo did he take? He took Sword, Cloak. And he had Archangel slammed. I think this Sword might just be so that he can try to guarantee Edge of Night. I feel like so many people have prioritized Edge of Night recently. Oh, and look, so this is another interesting spot. So this player A, I don't know. They have Infinity Min, but they've also added the Ezreal just to get quick draw in. They were holding Kaisa for a second, but they've hit Sivir too. But what's really awkward about this spot is you have Sivir too, but you have no items for her. You just have this stupid Q-cone. Like, I feel like if they're in a spot where they could have made AD items, they would be just like easily streaking here. But because they weren't, oh my god. What is with this lobby, by the way? This player has jacks too? Like, huh? Are they interested in playing around jacks? We don't know if they've even seen admin yet. So we'll see. Stupid Q cone. I mean, just for the purposes of the Sivir. But yeah, I guess that's the struggle. Well, maybe it's not that big of a struggle. Okay, like I've never actually done this before, but can you just play AP Infinitium? Like I'm always playing AD and angling for like Ezreal carry late game. I feel like that's where the strength of the comp is. Like theoretically, you could slam all your AP items on like Lucian early and then just move them to TF later and play like AP Infinitium. And then still make use of the strength of Infinitium. But like you can play from an AP item start. Oh, he went GS. Wow. Okay. His ability's not going to drop below 66% his HP, but the Blitzcrank is at least. Okay, so he went GS. Okay, so it's Archangel's GS so far, and then he's the Cloak left over, which I'm curious to see what 60 Second ends up doing with it. Looks like this will be a Jax game from this player. Could just slam QSS here. I'm curious to see if he does or does not. And yeah, 60 Second here playing just the double Morgana with Triforce here. All right, he's a little like he's not that rich. Like being 30 gold here is not that rich, but it's just because he spent so much gold early game on this LeBlanc. Which you know, definitely not bad. Now he's on a 3 streak. He also has a golden duplicator, but I imagine that's gonna be used for LeBlanc 3. Yeah, I think you have to reroll that. Prep doesn't do anything once you already have LeBlanc 2. Looking at this, it's probably just the admin +1, right? I guess maybe you could take Battle Mage as well. But yeah, I feel like admin +1 has such a higher cap. Was admin, the problem with that admin though is, oh, we can see, it's when you drop below 66% HP, which isn't like super abusable, right? Like it's not like you can spam that. 60% HP to drop, or 60% to drop gold in spell power, mana, attack speed. I would have to imagine it's gain AP, right? Like there's not really anything else here, huh? I guess we won't get to see until they hover over it. Or we can just wait and see like a fight later and see if he's dropping gold, then he's getting gold. You can play AP Infinity. I'm doing Kai'Sa's and I'm holding for TF. Oh, okay. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. You could potentially hold Lucian early if you hit an early Kai'Sa. I mean, Kai'Sa item holds for TF very well. What's up, David? What's up? 2 last stand players in this lobby? What the hell? Actually, so sick. That's kind of crazy, actually. Double last stand. Also another thrill taken for this player who I would think they're just angling into Kai'Sa with that Kai'Sa too, but we'll see. I mean, it could just be anything. This player definitely looks like they're angling for like a TF game. My god. They're 64 HP here. They're so rich. 74 gold in this spot? Is that even possible? They just got a full gold opener and haven't put any gold, and they're full loss streak. I guess they got a big gold opener and, you know, their full loss streak here. Okay, they finally crack it. But, I mean, they can go 7 here and start rolling, or they can just go fast 8. I mean, 64 is really healthy, too, considering their spot. There's a Giga Chad. When are you going to play some games? I don't know if I'm going to play any games today. I might just only do VOD reviews today. I'm trying to... I want to learn the patch a lot better. And... I mean, I could do that through playing, but I kind of want to just spam infinite games. Soul. I mean, he hit the... Okay, he hit Sona 2, Annie 2. Nothing really transformative on his board yet. No, like, high roll, 5 costs, no Nikos or anything. I mean, his board definitely got better, and hopefully he can keep his streak here. It almost feels like a consistency game. Like, it's like he took consistency, but he doesn't actually have consistency, because he's, like, full loss streak into, like, rolling really deep here to try to preserve a win streak. But he still loses. Yeah, I mean, his items are stuck on Lulu. He hit no TFs. And that's, like, basically one of his only outs. I'm not going to worry too much about looking at admin here because, I mean, actually, we can... With Jax, you can probably just sort of, like, tell. But we're not actually even able to know what he takes unless they show us. But let's just look at this real quick. Obviously, you can't really take on cast. Probably just this. Every 5 seconds, your team gains 12% attack speed. I would imagine, but we'll see. But yeah. I mean, we'll be able to look at, like, the admin effect. Okay. This is a different player who's rolling it down. They have 6 Ox Force and their last stand. The double Ox Force spat, and they're playing around TF. Okay, so 2 TF players potentially? Maybe more? I wonder if maybe there's a higher prio on TF in China. Because like in NA, we're really not seeing too much TF. Probably, I mean, it doesn't really get that farmed by LeBlanc, right? Because like if you can get them on your front line, it's really annoying to get through the Ox Force units. It's like, imagine it's not bad into that matchup. I wonder why it's I mean, some people are definitely still playing it, but it's like not seeing that much play. All right, so this is a person I thought maybe was playing Kaisa. I mean, this spot, they only have 3 Kaisas. They might not care that much about it. Yeah, Belveth. Okay, so this is actually an interesting spot. Like, I'm always curious what you do, what you play as your 7th unit on this board once you hit the Warwick and you have 6 Brawlers in, and if you don't get Brawler +1. You can play threats, right? You can play Acel, you can play Belveth. Right now he's playing actually a Rammus too, for even more frontline, which is interesting. But he's holding onto this Belveth potentially as something to play, I guess. Ooh, we got 5 costs in here. We also have 4 costs for the people who want to get TFs. Okay, he just rolled all the way down there. I didn't actually get to see what board that was, but we'll come back to them. The Brawler player ends up taking Urgot. So, I mean, that's the upside, right? Is that there is like room for a +1. This is category 5 Janna, okay. He can obviously put the Shojin on her. The question is, does he want to move some of these other items to her? Or does he want to keep looking for TF? Because he's rolled so much, and he still hasn't hit a single TF. He has to either... I mean, he has to figure out what his contingency plan is when he missed TF here. Because that person he just fought has TF too. It looks like it's a pretty contested unit, this lobby. 62nd has already hit LeBlanc 3 at 4-3, which is... I would say about average, maybe a little bit ahead of the curve. And yeah, I mean, like if you look at this Jax player here, they've only got 6 Jaxes so far. So I would say 62nd definitely ahead of the curve, hitting on 4-3. Usually you're hitting like on 5-1 or like end of stage 4 if you have a bunch of extra gold. But yeah, that looked like shiny, right? The fact that he farmed that many chests. I guess we'll see though when he goes back. Oh, and what hero augment did 62nd take? It's a Fiddlesticks. Oh, is it it's Fiddlesticks support augment? It's the one where he shares his like souls with a unit, right? That's pretty good in this comp, right? Because you like give all of the souls to LeBlanc. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Sadly, well, not sadly, happily, Hackerim isn't bugged with on death anymore, but like imagine the Hackerim giving a free death for that augment as well. Oh my god, it would be so broken. All right, so yeah, this is the Infinity player. Okay, I was curious to see what their spot looked like. They're 46 HP, not that bad. I want to go back and look at their board actually. I'm really curious how this game ended up getting played out. Ooh, okay, look at this spot. So they've hit a Garen too with the Infinitium spat on it. They did hit Ezreal off the augment. The carry augment... I always forget which is carry and which is support because they're so weird now. Carry augment is the damage one. Okay, and then the support one is the XP one. Okay, that actually makes sense. Okay, so they did manage to hit Ezreal too. They built Q-Cone and they built a Zeke's just to buff a backline. And they're just playing a sort of standard 5 Infinitium board. They have the +1. So they could actually... level 8 here? They're 5 Infinitium here? You need to add, what, Lucian and TF to this board on 8. They have Garen. You'd have to cut Samira, and then there's another slot that they can cut. Oh, the Urgot that they're playing. I feel like that's worth it to play 7. I feel like most players do that, but I think it's just that they haven't seen TF yet, I would have to imagine. I feel like a lot of people put a lot of priority on 7 Infinitium. When you get the +1, it's very, very strong. All right. 62nd, obviously win streaking from this spot. I mean, he gets to just get a free like top 2 from this lobby. The question is, can anyone else out cap him? And we'll see. This player took TF support augment, but they're actually playing around Duelist Misfortune. Looks like they wanted to play around TF, but they hit a Misfortune too, and they're stuck on TF1. But yeah, look at the... Wait, that was 8 Duelist, and this is a 6 Duelist player. So a lot of people playing vertical Duelist TF. I tried playing this line like a while ago, like one time, and had a bad game on it, and I was like, I'll never play it again. But like, I mean, to be fair, this guy's last stand at 4-7. So it's possible that he just goes 8th. Like, it's actually very reasonable that he goes 8th there here. So like maybe it's still not that good. I guess we'll see. Z2nd doesn't sack the like I imagine you'd want to sack the LeBlanc to get the extra HP, but maybe he's afraid that like he'll lose the fight if she drops too low and gets like one shot by Acel. I guess it doesn't really matter with the way Acel works. He's not gonna like if you put her in the front, is it actually gonna make a difference? Not too much. I mean, you go to Q cone here. What's the best item here actually? You can obviously like he has Q cone component. You could also go Fiddlesticks items, I guess, or some kind of frontline items. I'd just go Q-Cone, probably. Like, I feel like I would. The thing is, like, you have Archangels, which doesn't have that insane synergy. Yo, thank you for the raid, Flight TV. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. I think I'd just go Q-Cone here. But I mean, I guess, like, you could always go, like, even Declaw. He goes Declaw on the Pike. Okay. So just, yeah, fully itemizing the Pike here instead of just this random Aatrox too we have in. Okay, so it's just Declaw. Yeah, I mean, thinking about it, the lobby's pretty AP heavy, right? So I could definitely see it. Okay. Looks like, was that the last stand? Yeah, that was the last stand player who died. So all the talk about the last stand angle, he did end up dying. Man, that the Jax player had double Urgotson just farming with Shiny. It's a really interesting way to play it, where you win streak early with Jax, like probably roll. I mean, actually high rolled Jax 2 on stage 2, so he didn't really have to roll that much. So he probably had infinite gold this game. So now they look like, is that his actual bench? No, this is a clone. I was like, he has no Jaxes on bench, huh? That looks pretty scary. But no. Okay. Yeah. Wait, this is the other last stand player, right? Yeah, because there were 2. The other last stand player who's also playing Tip. Oh, what a shot, by the way. Double Jax. Wait a minute. He's just a bow slammed on Jax. I mean, I guess the upside is that he has double Urgot, so eventually he'll farm a real item. Because we can't like see his entire POV, interested to see like if he actually just greeted that bow or if he had it like early and then sort of like low rolled. Man, there's so much gold flying on this board. Man. Okay, this is completely unrelated to the game aside. Duelist Bat could be maybe good for that TF player. I was just like reminiscing about last set Shimmer Scale the other day. Like I went and watched one of my old VODs of someone playing Shimmer Scale, and I was like, man, remember this synergy, farming up all this gold, getting a free champion duplicator when you transformed the Determined Investor? Oh my god. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. All right. So he doesn't end up taking Duelist Bat. I mean, this is a pretty strong board, right? You have TF Econ Augment. Hopefully he's going 9. Yeah, a lot of TF in this lobby. Like, there are at least 3 TF players, I think. One of them went 8th. This player could very well go 7th, but their board's starting to look quite strong. Did someone say Shimmer Scale Bat Chest? Oh, it was so good. Like, just seeing all that gold flying reminded me of some of the like crazy Shimmer Scale fights where you have like the Goldmancer staff and you like pop 4 units and they all give you gold, or like you have the attack speed one, Gambler's Blade. Oh my god. I Shimmer Scale was so fun for me, but I remember mentioning it to some people and they're like, oh, it was super unbalanced, which like maybe, but like doesn't like fun matter more? My god. Okay, this TF board, that was the TF board winning, right? We just went bot 4. Let's look. I mean, we can at least see this player. This is not, yeah, the last Stam TF player won. This TF player lost. So yeah, there's at least 3 TF players in this lobby. Huh. Maybe I gotta get back on the TF train. I mean, to be fair, there's 3 TF players this lobby. One went 8th. One's going 7th. And then maybe this guy top 4s. So I don't think it probably shouldn't be 3-way contested, but maybe it's playable if uncontested, right? So Ryzen was playing 8 Duelist. I haven't seen anyone run Duelist this set. Oh, I mean, I felt like it was really good at the start of the set, but it's gotten worse, definitely. Takes Titan's Fiddle, double Titan's Fiddle. Really? I mean, it's near the end of the game. I'm not gonna sweat too much the like tiny little item decisions, but it's double Titan's Fiddle. Okay. I swear I didn't like set 7 after playing 8, but Shimmer was so much fun. If it was Shimmer Lagoon, oh yeah. It was beautiful. Alright, let's see if this guy can squeeze out a top 4. He's fighting the Jax board. Oh, it was so close, but he actually pulled it out against the Jax board. That's nuts. The Jax player is level 9 Jax 3. I mean, it's just the power of 6 Ox, I guess. And it's a Janna 2, right? She's looking pretty big. The Jax player is still playing double Ergot. But, like, I guess, what do you do on 9? Playing double Ergot Fiddle. He actually just went 9 after hitting Jax 3 with all the extra econ. I mean, it makes sense. Alright, this guy's managed to hit Ez 2. So he didn't really commit to AP items, the Infiniteam player. And he stayed 5 Infiniteam the whole game. Because I'm sure... I mean, actually, maybe it's so contested that he couldn't find a TF. But, like, it's pretty likely he could find a TF. But he decided to just play around 5 Infiniteam even with the spat. Which is really interesting. I mean, it means you don't have to play some of, like, the worst units. And you do still get the benefit of the double portals. You just don't get the extra... like tankiness and extra damage on your Infiniteam clones. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that he's just staying on 5. But I guess we'll never know. Like, maybe there's a world where he never saw a TF. Is 60 second? Yeah, there's no way 60 second loses this fight, right? Yeah, ain't no way. This board's too good. All right, he elims the Jax player, and then it's just Infiniteam player plus him. If he gets an Infiniteam spat here, is he gonna go 7? Or does he even... Okay, he definitely cares about it. I assume you care enough to play 7 here, right? No, he actually just cuts the Panth and plays a better unit. Wow, wow, wow. And he's opting... Whoa! He's opting to duplicate a Fiddle over this Ezreal. Oh, because he can't. He wants the Ezreal positioning to be unpredictable. Like, okay, I was actually in the situation in tournament, and I still greeted the Ezreal on the Hex. But, like, I mean, look. The Ezreal was completely protected the entire fight. Wow, really, really well played. I was just like, oh, I can't give up an Ezreal to being duplicated, but, like, I don't know. Wouldn't you rather have that and have your Ezreal live? What a really cool game. Q-Cone into Infiniteam. Also, he was able to slam, like Gwinsu and Shojin. I don't know when these came out, but, like, these are reasonable AP slams early. I remember telling you about not duping the Ez? I don't know. That sounds pretty fake to me. I'm not sure about that. Okay, look, he lost anyway. That's probably a duped Ez diff. Man, that's crazy that the fight swung that. I mean, it's LeBlanc. Like, fight RNG and, like, LeBlanc being in the right position can, like, actually completely swing a fight. So, I believe it. But actually kind of crazy. Alright, so we have our top 2. I mean, I would think that this LeBlanc board wins out, just because LeBlanc XTD. But, like, this player is doing a very good job of positioning around it. Like, maybe do the Fiddle and back portal and Shen and top. Okay, yes, I remember this. Okay, okay. You win the hindsight points. A million. I mean, I guess it was just sight in the moment. For me, it was hindsight. But for you, it was just sight. Yo, he shrouded the LeBlanc. The LeBlanc is cooking a bit. Still not enough to beat the LeBlanc, but I really like the idea. I'm going to start doing that more. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Please check out all my links down below. Thank you. I want to keep the outro like a little bit longer so that it doesn't, like, the little cards don't appear over the last fight because people complained about that. But I think I've done my 15 seconds. All right, bye.